Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today, we're playing Disco Elysium, and in today's episode, it's time to go to bed. It's late, and we have a hard day ahead of us. We've got a murder to finish investigating, along with a bunch of side quests. What can we accomplish? Well, let's hop into the game and find out. So, I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't know if I think he'll just wait there.
It's getting late.
Yeah.
It's raining. Time to call it a day.
Exactly. All right, so good night, Kim. Send him away from the night.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
All right, let's enter the shack. It's going to be time for us. What's going on?
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
That's always a good thing.
What is this place to you?
Let's see. My new hangout where I could silently sit, drink, and die while looking at the waves roll in. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. This could have been you. This could still be you. A down-on-his-luck nobody, trying to survive.
That's a strange sensation for a fair assessment of the current situation. I mean, that's true.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Look under the floorboards.
Okay. Okay, look under the floorboards? How does one do that? This is just the shaving stuff, right?
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Okay. So how do we look under the floorboards? Can we do something with the bed to look
The bed is
under?
comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Not yet. Maybe if I go outside, I can look under them. Perhaps? Can we look under them? I don't know how one would do that. Huh.
It's getting late, and it's raining.
I really don't know. That's an interesting thought. I wonder... Like, I'm curious if, I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of that. Maybe that's something to come back to. Look under the floorboards?
The bed is comforting, if a bit
Let's
run
go
down.
to sleep. And we'll see where this
Across
goes.
the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
This is definitely a step up from where we were, I think.
Thoughts, baby.
Of course.
A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
What's our dream gonna be about tonight?
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
Spinning in eternity, spinning on empty, spinning, tell me, am I dreaming? Spinning in eternity.
On and on it goes, for untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance.
I guess this is gonna go back to whoever our lady friend was.
Rising above the dark curvature the great wingspan of sleep, studded with stars.
Okay.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the
You said
faces
plotted. That's what
turning,
plotted.
changing.
What is it?
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it.
Right.
Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
I mean, that's a good thing, right?
You can never forget this.
Right. Let's see. The colors, the voices, the rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful. Let's go with that.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
I mean, that's okay.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards.
Mm-hmm.
Meaningless keepsakes.
Okay.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
That's right. I am an agent of the world.
You'll go insane if you keep going
You
like
keep
this.
saying that.
One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother
I have
man?
such confidence in us.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Feel the pillow under your cheek. I think we'll just do that.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for the wind.
Okay.
Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Right. Open your eyes and let's see what the world has to bring us. We're like sitting in the chair. We slept in the chair. Okay. It's okay, my guy. You'll be okay. You'll manage. Alright. So, I don't know what it meant about look under the floorboards, but, that is something to keep in mind, I guess. Alright. Well, here is,
Yes?
Kim. So, point to your face. I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps
What is it? You can tell me, Kim.
I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the...
He stops.
Damage.
Yeah, well.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
All right. So, nothing. We're good. All right. So let's check out what we have on the agenda. So we do need to check back about the number on the victim's armor. So let's go ahead and head back to Kim's car so we can make that call, right? It is early, so hopefully they're at work, but we'll see.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers,
What
a
is
radio
this guy
microphone,
doing?
a pull-out toolbox, and
Let's
the
pick up the
soft-
radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alright, so did you find out about the owner of the armored boots?
Sorry, sir. I still haven't heard back from the database people. Try calling again later. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay, let's report the dead body on the Martinez boardwalk.
One moment.
You can hear her shuffling through some
Can you
papers.
please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
All right, so it was an unidentified middle-aged man, a height 170, 175 centimeters, dark hair, medium build. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Right?
Any signs of violence?
I mean, it seems like it was an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
Okay,
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
right?
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
So he was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets.
Any information on the library card?
It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Majon.
Good. You have a lead.
Yes.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
Oh, well, we're taking the
I
case.
have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue.
All right.
That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
All right, I'm done with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
All
In
right.
the cabin, you see a set.
Okay, what is with these guys? Like,
All
Let me see.
around you, rain falls on the great city.
we got
of
another thought
Revachol.
coming on.
Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
My goodness.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
What is in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water, a flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez, with its motorboats and gently swaying reeds.
Okay.
The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
Let's see. What's down the shore?
Urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs. Cinder blocks left over from half-finished construction. A defunct research and development building, once seized by revolutionaries.
Okay, so we know where
An
this
old
is.
wooden church stands on stilts above the water.
I think that's the church area, right? And beyond that?
Coal City, end of all lines.
And who are you, ghosts?
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows.
Run your fingers through your dampened hair?
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants. Smokestacks rise somewhere in the distance.
What's in the east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked.
What's up
A
here?
chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Shake your shoulders again?
You shudder, looking down at your feet. Dirty rainwater runs veins into the plaza's snow.
It really
You
is
realize
washing.
You have no shoes on. Your feet are red with cold.
What do you mean I have no shoes on?
From the corner of his eye, the lieutenant gives your feet a worried glance.
I
Rain
should probably
drips
do
from
something
his
about
glasses.
this.
The lieutenant nods, then looks east.
What is there?
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain.
How do I not
The
have
Greater
shoes on?
Revachol Industrial Harbor is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its shadow.
And beyond that?
La Drusienne, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary.
What's across the distributary?
Couron, the lower middle class. Distributary after distributary cuts the city blocks in half. 7-story buildings trail off into the rain.
All right, what's beyond the Coron?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
All right, what's in the north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their war-torn stone walls.
Okay.
Hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. The morning news.
And closer to here?
A yard. Rain falls onto the roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor of decomposition mixes with
Is
that
that
of
gonna
damp
be like
soil.
the inn, the whirling? What's in the south?
A traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roofs
That's
of
the,
motor vehicles.
Yeah, that's
Inside,
the lorries.
drivers watch water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders.
We've
He
seen that.
too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised.
What's on the other side?
The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Where the head at? What? Shudder and look further.
In the rain-swept distance, above the rooftops of Jamrock, a repurposed silk mill stands
That's
perched
our
above
precinct.
the motorway exit. Precinct 41 hunches in the rain.
Okay, so that's where we're from then.
Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
All right, what's below?
Collapsed storm drains, old sewage systems flooded with rainwater. Hidden weapon
We
caches
found the
from
hidden weapon
Revolution.
cache.
Doors leading down to Leroyam. The catacombs to which, for 3 centuries, they delivered the blue-blooded dead.
All right, time to finish the thought.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Except for first, I apparently have to check and see if I have shoes on. Shoes on? I have boots on. What do you mean I don't have boots? Okay, that was weird. I definitely have boots on. So, why are you examining his tire, sir? Like, are you trying to steal it?
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Says the young man. Alright.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it, neon style.
His companion wears a simple yet elegant slogan. Okay.
A snazzy, ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang shrunken heads from the side mirrors, cops' heads, scary tribal.
As the cops are standing by you listening to you.
Yeah, tribal. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
Right?
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you right there. The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
Right?
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now.
Skulls. Now there's a strong organizational title.
Who are you?
I can tell you who we're not. Cop. We're not snitches. Or skulls.
Uh-huh.
Which is not to say that the skulls are. On the contrary.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, Cop Man, is we're not part of the skulls. Yet.
Yet. I wonder what you have to do to
Okay,
join.
then. Let's indulge in some intellectual exchange. These young men seem eager to share their beliefs.
Who are the skulls?
You don't know? What kind of cop are you?
It's not a question. Don't get into it.
Of course I do. I'm just testing you boys. I'm so glad you asked. No, I really don't. Let's see. Of course I do. I'm just testing you boys.
The skulls are the most vicious gang of the Besmertnay.
His voice rings with excitement.
Besmatine, or the Besmati, the Immortals, are West River Sholian crime syndicates.
Of course they are.
The nastiest bunch of psychos ever. Jacking carriages and getting into high-speed chases.
All right.
Possessing an infinite amount of all swagger, infamous for their nonverbal modus operandi.
Let's say nothing. Let's be nonverbal.
They usually occupy the burnt-out quarter in Jamrock, or you can find them loitering around the brightly painted bottom-lighted vehicles.
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to become a skull. Bottom lights are wretched aggressive.
Let's see. Do you guys know Cindy the Skull? What? Do you know anything about the murder that took place here? Point to the yard.
Murder?
A man was hanged in the back of the whirling in rags.
Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
Right.
It was a man.
Okay.
Also, he was hanged.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
He was hanged from a tree.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
These punks don't know anything. Let's just move along.
Right.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Well, presumably you would see something.
Ah, this sounds like epistemology, a field so occupied by thought that it begins to question thought itself.
Well, I know you don't know anything.
Exactly. How can one know? For example, how can one be sure that there truly is a body hanging behind a hostel?
Well, there isn't anymore.
What if it's art? Or just a mere specter?
My goodness.
Maybe it's true. The hanged man is merely a prop in a performance. We are the audience, and the artist is hiding somewhere in the dark.
It's not. A man is dead and we need answers.
So what do you think we know?
Let's see. Do you happen to know what happened to... They didn't even know about it. Anyways, what's with the jackets?
What about them?
Okay, so what's with the... You know what? Let's just move along. We don't really need to know. We'll talk... talking with you has definitely been something, for sure. I mean, they don't know anything. Waste of time. Alright, so... I want to actually go back and continue seeing if we can find... Let's see. Call Jamrock Public Library. We need to do that. Can we do that from here? I wonder, is there a phone in here? I need to see. I'm not sure where a phone would be. Why is the window lighted? Did I ever click on that?
Workers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Perception? It's -12. It's not time yet. Squint?
There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
I mean, we could try putting some perception in. I don't know what we're supposed to see there. Let's see. Perception. Where is that at? Let's add a point. Just to see. I don't know that that'll help.
Behind the dock workers, a ceiling height
Okay,
window.
yeah, it's still very low. It's
hawthorn
not
branches
12
scrape.
yet. Whatever that means, it's not time yet. So we should remember there's something there for whenever it's time. I don't know. Is there a phone? That's what I need to know. Maybe he knows of a phone.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
The cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that he recognized the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. So actually my love. Things are really bad with it. Alright. The church is my past.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
Alright, that was it. So I guess he doesn't know where a phone is. Can we just use... I wonder if we can just use the phone in Kim's truck. Maybe? We have seen a few phones around, like I think around in the church area, right? Or was it up above where Everard is? I forget. We'll try the car first. And then if we can't make a call
Inside,
here...
you see a set of steering levers A radio microphone. A
All
pull-out.
right, let's try the
This is
radio.
Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the Jamrock Public Library.
I'm afraid they're closed. It says
Okay.
here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
We
Okay.
should try again during business hours.
So we need to wait a couple
Anything
hours.
else, detective?
All right, I'm done for
57,
now.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you
All right.
see a set
Let's go
of
ahead and close the door. I think what I want to do now, though, is go see if we can find Morrell again. So we didn't finish looking over in that area. We saw the church, but I feel like there's more that we haven't seen in this area. So let's keep looking. Keep an eye out for tear. Oh wait, what's up here? Oh, are these the bunk? Wait, who's this? What's this? Tiny cages, carefully constructed. You don't look like the drunks.
Here we go.
Oh,
Nice and easy.
we found them.
No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
Nice.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Hello.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
Okay.
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
The crypto fascists? What in the world is that? I've
Don't
never heard of
worry,
that.
Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morrell, the cryptozoologist?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
I mean, what? Okay, sure. Let's indulge. You don't seem too happy to see the RCM.
Oh, no. It's all right. I'm just busy. What's this about?
Well, Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
I see.
The 881 is a raised motorway that separates Martinez from Jamrock. The labyrinth of streets underneath it makes it difficult to pass, not like walking over a nice water lock.
Okay. Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor carriage, but it's fixed now. You can go back. Maybe we don't need to give him the whole story. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yep.
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
All right, cool.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He refastens the bit of netting that has come loose in the wind. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea,
Sounds
a
like a
ghost
ghost.
insect,
Oh, of
it
course.
disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
What sort of specialized techniques is it using?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
I mean, I guess I can understand
A
that.
ghost insect, he said? These people are looking for a ghost.
Right? How big is the phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
He leaves the conclusion up to you. Why are you so interested in the stick bug? It doesn't seem as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about.
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for.
I see.
Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head.
Would be glory itself.
So ghost insects, so you're ghost hunters?
No, that is precisely what we're not. We are zoological specialists, looking for an extant species of phasmid.
I couldn't resist. What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
Right?
I know it's real.
The cryptozoologist says brusquely, even enough that even he seems taken aback by
It's
it.
clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Lena said there's been a sighting of it here in Martinez?
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out?
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
What does that mean?
He means asexual reproduction.
Oh, okay.
The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population to survive.
Okay, that's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed the traps?
Yes.
How did they work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
And what are you using as bait? They said something about...
Locusts.
Yeah, locusts.
Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
I mean, I guess it's as
Inside
valid a
the traps,
hypothesis
a
as
number
anything
of
else.
locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
A carnivorous stick insect seems unlikely.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
What if, what will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
All right, let me ask you something else.
Yes.
Well, okay. How did you become a
I
cryptozoologist?
just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
So you're living your childhood dream out here?
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
Have you ever discovered a cryptid?
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
Right? Okay, so how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Okay, so that's totally not the question we asked.
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have been proven to be real.
Yes, the Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Grad, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere.
Okay.
We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
2 out of 4,000 is not even 1%, not approvingly. Then the Insulindian phasmid will be the 3rd. I don't even know what to say. That's a small number of discoveries.
Do you know what the success rate in pharmacological research is? 0.00003% of bioreactive agents have reproducibly beneficial
I
effects.
guess.
Yet science persists in the search for medicine, as we persist in our search for new species.
That is a pretty good argument.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Well, thanks for explaining that. Now, how about something else?
Yes?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
He looks south where Lena would be.
Come on, Morrell. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted the phasmid? She didn't tell me that.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Oh, he sounds like he's catching a cold. Let's see. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back to check the traps later? You should just give up on this bug hunt. Okay, I understand. I don't give up on things either. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, and come back and check on the traps.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
I mean, also a valid point.
I could go for some trap setting.
What if we checked the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near.
Okay.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
Okay.
The 3rd is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them...
He gestures to the trap in front of him.
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
The pursuit of knowledge is its own justification.
Is it?
He doesn't look too convinced, but the small shrug indicates why not. What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Okay.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Okay.
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
All right. Lay it on me. Lay it on me thick. Present your armpit. Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
He douses you with the odd-smelling spray and then gives you a satisfied nod.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you
That's
to
more than we got.
understand self-financing one's own research.
He looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray back in his pocket. I'm ready. Let's get to it.
Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Right.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too.
That's true.
But what if the information is vital? On the hunt.
Let's talk about specific cryptids.
All right. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
We would have to discuss. He wants to say, but decides against it, since you've offered to help.
Right?
You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena, or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
Alright. Well, then we'll have to come back to it. Alright. So what is this? These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid since they won't light up. We could... What is this? Lots of people out there miss the good old days. Ooh, some more real. Nice. What is this? These heavy military blockades are riddled with bullet holes crumbling. Alright. What does he have to say?
Hello, I'm Gary. Very generous of you to help us out, officer.
Indeed.
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about, after a little probing first.
Right?
I'm just waiting for my friend Morrell to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Let's see. Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates? This man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage. Pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
Let's see. I am neither of those things, I can assure you. I'm a by-the-books clean as a whistle law officer. I'm not even tempted to touch intoxicants. Drunks and degenerates, that's my crew. Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate. Maybe even both. Nobody's perfect. I'm sure you've been tempted to drink. Let's see. I think I don't know. Maybe we go with number 4 because we're trying to improve.
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol.
Alright, his gaze shifts to the pile of soggy logs at his feet.
He pronounces Revocol with a hard K, unlike other people.
Right, that caught my attention too. You said Revocol.
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
Uh-huh, he nods solemnly.
The stupid way. He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message. inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps. It's odd.
Right?
It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
Let's see. Do you know anything about the man hanged behind the whirling in rags?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
Mm-hmm.
So you do know something about it?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
Okay.
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he? Strange.
Weird.
He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on here.
Let's see. You were surprised to see my colleague, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
The lieutenant is a native of Revachol?
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay?
Is this your mug? Hold up the yellow man mug.
My mug? Why would you think that?
Let's see. You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying. It seemed as if you were calling to it lovingly when you cried yellow man. I can see you recognize it. It's in your eyes. You look like the kind of guy who might have a collection of mugs like this home in his colonial mug collection. Let's go with the first one.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone.
Still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching? Alright, I believe you. You look like the kind of man who knows it's a crime to lie to an officer. We'll say that with the hidden veiled threat.
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to find me, are you?
I am. Rip out a fine slip for 20 real. I am for 100 real. For 250 real, the maximum. We don't need to take his real. We want information.
Whew. Thank you. You won't regret this. I won't use another man's property to dump my garbage ever again. I don't know what got into me, really. Work has been stressful lately. Koiko's price dumping us out of competition.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Right?
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The Chimeans run it like a mob.
Okay.
I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
Right?
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the whirling in rags, into that trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags, because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence?
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Okay.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drolly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
Mm-hmm.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
The clinking I just heard when you moved. Don't mess with me. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind
I think
shifting some
we're
garbage
maybe
nearby.
gonna get an armor piece.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass bottles, the smell of decay. The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
You wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
He stole some.
There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
Let's move on. For now.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over, but is it?
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
So Gary, you live nearby in an apartment in Martinez? Point in its direction?
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Let's see. Have you found your door open lately? Mr. Clare must be very angry with you. I think I broke into your apartment. I'm very sorry. Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
The color drains from his face. Yes, he insisted I open the door to your apartment.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The man looks around whispering, making sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Really? I don't even know what it was about. I just opened the door. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you. It's just an open door. Our discussion on this topic is over, Gary. I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night. About some theories. Stupid. Shouldn't have run my mouth loud like that. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
Right?
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Okay, composure. It is a white check. We could try it again. Let's see what we can do now.
Is he? He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
Gary, are you cross-dressing by any chance? Are those prayer beads I keep hearing? Are you... What? Are those prayer beads I keep hearing?
I don't pray, officer. Faith in non-existent helpers is a sign of weakness. Not for proper Revicolian men such as ourselves.
Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morrell with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
After all this time with Morrell, he must have an opinion on cryptids. This could lead to a good one.
I'm into cryptids. Do you have a favorite?
Oh, yes. The burning rhino. Morrell doubts he's real, but I don't much care, because I won't be the one looking for him out in Safra Serai.
What's a burning rhino?
A rhinoceros that looks ordinary during the day, but burns brightly by night. Well, at least the males do.
Why only the males?
The flames are not just for decoration. They are an integral part of the beast's mating behavior.
How so?
During the burning rhino's mating season, herds of male rhinos, all aflame, encircle herds of female rhinos, forming a fiery ring as they begin to copulate loudly. Local peasants call it the passion ring. They fear the rhinos, as perhaps they should. Anyway.
The lieutenant sighs without looking up from his
Right?
notes. It's clear the burning rhino is dear to him on many levels, some even spiritual.
How do they burn?
They have special ducts just above their shoulder blades that secrete a combustible fluid. When the rhino is just beginning to light itself, it looks as though it has wings of fire.
But how is this combustible fluid lit?
Okay, so how does the lighting of this fluid actually work?
The rhino starts running very fast to build heat, then stops, raises its head, and sparks fly from its neck, setting its back ablaze.
That seems unlikely. I can buy into that, a flaming rhino. I want to be just like that rhino, running through the night with guns blazing. This seems unlikely.
Yeah, well, Revacol used to be a flaming rhino once, a long time ago. That seems unlikely too, doesn't it?
No.
Super solid argument, Gary. Can't argue with that.
Right? All right, thank you for your cooperation. Let's see if we can put some points into composure. All right, we don't have anything in there. Let's put a point in. Accept the changes. Do we have anything, any gear that increases our composure? Probably not, right? Let's just give it a quick peek and see. I don't think we do. But I'll just look. Just in case. Let's see. I don't think I've seen... Oh, wait. We do. Okay, so we put some boots on. Had no idea. Learned something new. Alright, so we got one piece of gear. Let's see if that's enough.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law. I mean, officers.
Okay, so we got 83%. Can we get it now?
That shirt looks
There we
very
go.
uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath. It's definitely not his massive musculature.
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor,
Exactly.
for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was...
Right, he unbuttons the shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see the gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Okay.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morrell. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Alright, so give me that armor now. We gotta have the armor.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Right?
But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash? Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But...
Gary, you in trouble?
Yeah, probably.
I'll explain later.
He doesn't muster up the strength to yell. Do you know who killed the hangman?
I always thought it was the Union. But I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
This is all he knows.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have...
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
He realizes he done messed up.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
true.
Sorry I called you Yellow Man. Seal-like officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head.
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Alright, are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Well, thank you for your cooperation. Alright, we got a lot of stuff done. Let's go ahead and put our other boots back on. Did we actually got it. Pain threshold. Oh wow, we actually got it. Alright, so we have finished a whole bunch of stuff. We'll have to check back after 10 for calling the rental store, right? We still gotta get 2 signatures. Like, we got a lot of stuff done, man. Alright, back to the whirling in rags, and let's see if we can't tell Morrell's wife that we found him. Wrap this up with a nice tidy bow.
Dear. There you are again.
Alright, I ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
The old woman clasped her hands together over her blanket.
He's fine, ma'am. As we had suspected, he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morrell. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long.
I mean, it sounded like it.
But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
Yep.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging bodies fail. Her heart won't rest until Morrell is safely back with her.
Wow, we finally found Morrell, and with that, we also managed to tie up several of our loose ends, such as finding an armor piece and figuring out who unlocked the dumpster and threw those clothes in there. We're just figuring out all sorts of things, and we're going to continue the investigation in the next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live, we're on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble, and the links are in the description. If you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/liara27. And I hope you'll join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.